I lost all my profits from the coming from the last week, being up 4%, and I actually lost it all this week on 4 trades. But it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go over all my mistakes, what I did wrong, what I did right, and pretty much I didn't even expect to make a lot in this week because it was pretty bad price action, also a lot of impact news. So I'm just gonna start with first trade on Monday, which was Euro USD, and I was waiting for 4-hour imbalance, which continued with a 15-minute breakout structure and 1-hour breakout structure, creating this fair value gap. And that's exactly when I executed the trade once I had marked out the 1-hour possible breakout structure, which confirmed with this candle close. So I executed a sell position, and instantly this trade swept these lows, but I was aiming for this one for 1-to-3 instead of 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio, and I didn't close the trade on these lows, and then this was the order block that made the price reverse up to this order block. And then on the next day when the CPI came out, the price just like continued moving down after it filled in this order block right here. So overall I got stopped out at my trailing stop loss, which was about this 30-minute imbalance marked out over here. So I took out only 0.5% from this trade, and I was pretty okay and happy with it, as long it was an unavoidable mistake. I wanted to go forward, but I would assume it was slightly more greedy trade. So next one, I took USD cut on Wednesday because on Euro there was his central bank speech of Europe, and also the Ginsos, I can't pronounce his name. He was speaking, so it's like Fed Powell speaking. So I didn't want to really mess with Euro USD. Didn't expect anything good, but price action was actually clean, which is pretty sad. But coming back to USD cut, what happened was I was assuming the trend cut is for the bullish, but this trade was a mistake because I executed first of all on the London session instead of New York session. We were sitting on the 15-minute unmitigated imbalance, but I was on the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute driver created the breakout structure over the 15-minute point, but I didn't check that 15-minute breakout structure didn't actually occur because it just wicked off. So this means it was a grab of liquidity, and then I was in the trade. I didn't notice that. I noticed it only after the trade, and what can I say, it just resulted in a loss. I just straight away lost from there, and it continued down to unmitigated 15-minute zone. Once we were at 15-minute unmitigated zone, I waited for the price to create the breakout structure, which did occur on 15-minute time frame. I executed straight off from here. Price cleared up some of the liquidity right over here and then reversed, but I didn't take off my trade because I wanted to move to clear out this zone. I was actually assuming the price would continue going down instead of clearing out this whole fair value gap, which was a mistake. This one should also have been cleared out from the CPI. So on Tuesday. So overall I moved my stop loss at break even, and I ended up break even. So it is what it is. And then I had loss on Audi USD, which was also pretty bad trade. I assumed it cleared out the imbalance zone and then tapped in this gap over here, which would result in the price moving down. And then again I was looking at 5-minute time frame. I thought that in 5-minute time frame we created the breakout structure with the candle closed, but then it was not a 15-minute closure, so the price actually swept out. It reversed and then continued going up, so I was liquidated, and this was overall my mistake. This was pretty much avoidable. I make a mistake here. It was an avoidable mistake, and also this trade was also an avoidable mistake. So 2 avoidable mistakes on Wednesday, 1 unavoidable mistake, which was a break even. So pretty much bad trades. Then on Thursday I traded Euro USD. I saw this breakout structure right over here, and then I marked out the imbalance, so I entered off this breakout structure. Then the price reversed and then came back down, and then it actually took off from here and then reversed up, because the next day was PPI coming out, and then it was gonna create a bullish price movement to stop out some of the traders and then continue down. So that's what happened actually. I was stopped out it created liquidity and there was a huge volume also accumulated here, so I lost. And another trade was GBP cut, and this was total greed, total mistake from my end. The trade itself was good. I entered on breakout structure, we had the market structure shift, followed this breakout structure, fair value gap in fill. So I entered exactly, the price went down, it reached my take profit, but I didn't take off this trade because I moved my take profit slightly down. Instead of 1 to 2 for 1 to 3, and then 1 to 3 never reached, it was 2.5. So for that 0.5 I actually got stopped out and lost my position, and I didn't even move my trade to break even, which I don't usually do, and that was also my mistake, and I messed up. So I took an L. I took a loss here too. So this was pretty much avoidable. I did 3 avoidable mistakes to emotion impacting, the bad price action on watching the chart almost all day, on every session getting nothing, so it really impacted me. I lost 4%, which I made from the last week. And also I pretty much understand that I had a break for 10 days before the last week, so I came back, I traded this, I made a lot of mistakes, but still ended up profitable. It was good price action. I could have done way more, and this week it was just bad price action, but I'm pretty much happy that I only lost the profits that I made from last week and didn't lose any much more, and I followed the plan, not trading these 2 days, avoiding Euro USD on Wednesday. So coming from the next week Monday, I have the plan as like not trade on Monday, actually look for the spreads. If the spreads will be too high, I'm not gonna trade, because it's President's Day, it's resting day in US, it's a holiday. And then I will only have 3 trading days because I do not trade on Fridays according to my plan, and this was also, that's why this on last week was a avoidable mistake. So Fridays are for me losers, so I only have I think 3 trades, and I do believe on Wednesday we also have some news, pretty impactful. I need to check, so I only might have 2 trading days throughout this week. So I'm just gonna follow the rules, try to trade 3 trading days or at least 2, so depending on the news, and follow the plan, make sure everything is executed correctly and I take the best trade possible. That's it.